Welcome to Virtual Storytime with the Coburg Public Library. I'm Alexine, but you can call me Library Lexy if you want. This is my friend Biblio. We're very happy to meet you today. Today, we're going to get cool like winter. But before we dance like snowflakes, let's start with our welcome song. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? How are you, Biblio? Oh, is that so? Biblio is ecstatic to meet his new friends in Coburg. Did you know that no two snowflakes are the same? How about we dance like snowflakes? I'm going to use my scarves, but you can dance along and twirl and whirl just like snowflakes. Dance like snowflakes, in the air, whirling, twirling snowflakes, everywhere, everywhere. To watch our full story time that includes us reading millions of snowflakes, join us in our Family Storytime Facebook group. You can find the link below. Stay tuned here on YouTube for more songs, finger plays, and a draw and tell. Are you ready for another song about snowflakes? This one's called Little Snowflake Twirling Round. Follow along with me. Little snowflake twirling round, twirling round, twirling round. Little snowflake twirling round, lands on my head. Raise your head. Great job. Little snowflake twirling round, twirling round, twirling round. Little snowflake twirling round, lands on my nose. Oh. Little snowflake twirling round, twirling round, twirling round. Little snowflake twirling round, lands on my shoulder. Little snowflake twirling round, twirling round, twirling round. Little snowflake twirling round, lands on my elbow. Where's your elbow? There's my elbow. Let's do one more. Little snowflake twirling round, twirling round, twirling round. Little snowflake twirling round, lands on my neck. Brr, that's cold when they land on the neck. Maybe we should put our hat, mitts, and scarves on to stay warm. Let's put our scarf on now. I'm going to be nice and warm. And I need my mitts. Ugh, this will keep me nice and warm from all the snow. I've got my mittens and my scarf, and that reminds me of a song. Snow is falling, what should I do? Snow is falling, what should I do? Snow is falling, what should I do? What should I do, my darling? Put on mittens, that's what I'll do. Put on mittens, that's what I'll do. Put on mittens, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do, my darling. What else should we put on to stay warm in the winter time? A scarf? That's a really good one. Yeah, we can put our mittens, a scarf on. We should put a hat on to keep our ears nice and warm. What am I forgetting? That's right. We need a coat. We must put our winter coat on to stay warm, and our snow pants, and our boots to keep our feet warm. Now we're all ready for winter. Let's settle in for a special draw and tell about a curious little mouse. I like to draw and paint, so today I'm going to tell you a story by drawing. And this is the story of a curious little mouse. This little mouse lived in a hole in the wall. little mouse lived. He lived in that little hole in the wall. Now, the little mouse really wanted to explore. So one day, he decided to leave his little hole in the house. And he explored the room just outside of that little hole. So he went all around the room. And he was relieved to see that he didn't run into the cat and he didn't run into the dog that lived there, because the dog and the cat loved to chase the little mouse. And so the next day, he decided to explore even further. And he went all the way around the house. And the little mouse explored even further. And still, he didn't run into any cat or any dog. So on the third day, he decided to go outside and explore. And he went all the way outside into the backyard. He climbed some trees, found some rocks and some sticks. And he loved the rocks and sticks so much that he decided he wanted to bring some home to his brothers and his sisters. So he wanted enough rocks for his mom and his brothers and his sisters. So he needed to bring home 5 rocks. Now those 5 rocks were very heavy for a little mouse to carry. So he carried these 5 rocks and he stuffed his pockets with lots of other treasures, and he carried his sticks on the side. And then all of a sudden, he saw the dog, and the dog saw him. And so he ran and he dropped 5 of his rocks on his way to his house. But the dog wouldn't quit. And so he figured out that to run faster and to get home, he would have to drop his sticks. So he ran to one side of the room to get away from the dog. And he dropped 1 stick. And then he ran to the other side of the room to get away from the dog, and he dropped his other stick. And then the dog got tired of chasing him. And the little mouse was relieved, and he caught his breath. But then all of a sudden, he saw the cat. And the cat was much more fierce than the dog and faster. So the little mouse scurried as fast as he could to his little door. Except before he got there, the cat scratched him and opened up his pocket. And all of his goodies that were in his pocket went everywhere. He dropped the rest of his treasures. And they were scattered across the room. But he finally made it inside the little door into the wall. And he was relieved. And he caught his breath. And he told his mother, "Mama, you'll never guess what? I just escaped the dog and the cat." And his mother said, "You went exploring?" And he's like, "Yes, Mother, I went outside." And she's like, "Oh, you went outside? Well, next time you go outside, you have to put your scarf on." And so she told him where to find his scarf and made sure that next time he went out, he would wear his scarf. And she said, "But don't forget, you also need your hat in the winter time." So she told him to put his hat on next time he went out. And so the little mouse said, "Well, Mama, look what I made outside today." Can you guess what the little mouse made? A snowman! That's right. Have you made a snowman this year yet? I love to make snowmen. My favorite thing to do is stick them with a carrot nose. And I have the perfect finger play all about the carrot nose and the snowman. You can do this one with me. We need our hand in a fist like this and our thumb that can pop out. And then we're going to turn our other hand into this little bunny. There once was a chubby little snowman, and he had a carrot nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for his lunch, ate that snowman's carrot nose. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I have another song about a snowman. This one is to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot, and it goes like this. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here are my buttons, here is my hat. When the sun comes up, I cannot stay. Slowly I just melt away. My favorite part is to melt like the snowman. Can you do that one with me? Let's get up and do it together. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here are my buttons, here is my hat. When the sun comes up, I cannot stay. Slowly I just melt away. Good job, my friends. Unfortunately, now it's time to say goodbye. Biblio, would you like to sing goodbye with us today? All right. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to you. Goodbye, goodbye, and we'll see you soon. Oh, that's right, Biblio. Goodbye, friends. See you next time for Virtual Storytime.